Downtown Burkesville is filled with so many hometown treasures, including locally owned businesses. And of course, while I'm here, I have to do a little bit of shopping myself. We are at Show and Tell today with one of the owners, Millie Richards. Thank you so much for inviting us today.
Thanks for having me. Welcome to Burkesville. I hope y'all are loving it so far.
We are loving it so far. We're truly getting a full lay of the land here, but of course, I need to do some shopping while I'm here. You have the cutest little store. You own it together with your mom. So why did you want to open a store like this?
So it's me, my mom, and my sister-in-law. Me and my mom began as small-time vendors ourselves, literally right out front of the doors. I was gifted a sewing machine. We kind of both picked it up, started upcycling clothes, anything we could get our hands on, and it just kind of blossomed, gained interest, and we are here.
I know, and you partner with a ton of local artisans, so you have 15 of them in store. Why was that so important to not only showcase your work, but also theirs?
To us, it was hard ourselves being small vendors, and we wanted to be able to give people a place to hone their craft, be there. Let it be a side gig so you don't have to focus full time, but if you want to, we've got the space for you to do that. Thankfully, the ladies who owned the business before us, I had already started that, so we just kind of took it and ran with it. And it's turned out really great, and it's been a true blessing to us.
And it's so hard to have your very own brick and mortar store, so to have each little cubby, I mean, truly, you have everything from self-tanner to home decor to lotions. You have little Bibles up front here too. So why is it so important to also have a variety of different things?
Here in Burkesville, of course, we're a population of 1,500. There's not, Walmart, Sam's Club, so we wanted to kind of be a one-stop shop to give people the opportunity, like, hey, I need a birthday gift. I forgot to go get laundry detergent. Okay, well, you can stop in and we've probably got something that will suit your needs.
Oh, you also have classes too, so if you want to hone in on those crafting skills, you can do that right here.
Correct. We do a monthly sewing club and craft club. We offer all supplies. You just come, bring yourself. We supply anything and everything you need. $15 to $20 a class. And bring whoever you want.
And you're making it so affordable for people too, but what's it like having a business with your family?
It's fun. It's honestly really rewarding. Of course, I was in full-time healthcare. My mom's been a nurse for 30 years. My sister-in-law herself, she's a nurse. All of us are healthcare, so it was kind of fun to branch out and be able to say, hey, not only am I cool in healthcare, I can sew, and I can do things that other people maybe can't do, but I can teach you.
Oh, I love that so much. So let's kind of explore some of the other neighboring businesses here in town too. Just across the street, you can find some really unique artwork, and we are at this beautiful gallery today. We are with Bill Guppy, the artist, and I am just mesmerized by all of your paintings. I love how muted the tones are, but where do you really draw your inspiration from?
From nature, basically. I started painting, and right after I started painting, I bought my first outdoor easel, and I started going out and painting outside. And so I draw a lot from nature.
Yeah, you were born and raised here, but you've actually lived kind of all over the place. So tell us a little bit about your background.
I lived in Colorado through my 20s, 20 to 30, I think, and painted some up there, and lived in a little cabin with no electricity and running water for a couple of years. The paintings that you see back here behind us on the wall are from Breckenridge.
They are so beautiful. You brought all that back here. Why did you want to come back to Burkesville?
Well, when I actually came back, I opened a bookstore, and where the Welcome Center is now. And after the bookstore, I eventually started really getting into painting. And in my first 10 years, I painted over 1,800 paintings.
Whoa. Along with that, kind of going back to your background, you're also completely self-taught, because growing up here, there wasn't really art classes. Is that right?
That's right. I think my senior year in high school was our first art class that we ever had in school. And yeah, so I'm self-taught. I've painted, I don't know, a couple of thousand now. And I've won a couple of awards and different shows. And I got best of show in one show in Bowling Green, and first place another year in that same show. So I've done well down there.
And you still have so many in this gallery. Of course, people can purchase them. And what I really like about your style as well is that pretty much everywhere in Burkesville, you've painted something there. So why is that so important to you?
Well, you know, I just love my hometown. You know, Burkesville's a great place. And all the old buildings are, you know, I've painted buildings, and some of these paintings have barns and buildings that aren't there anymore since I painted them.
So to like kind of keep that history alive, essentially.
Yeah.
I love that so much. River Festivus is also coming up, so let's kind of take a look at that too. Of course, when you make your trip down to Cumberland County, it's great to hang out in the square, but you're gonna wanna mark your calendars for August 14th and 15th for River Festivus. It's honestly their biggest event all year round. I'm with Ryla Beth to talk all about this because it's a really big deal when it comes around.
It is. It's our biggest festival that we've ever had. It's to celebrate the Cumberland River, which runs right through the middle of Burkesville. You know, we've got world-class fishing here, world record trout that's been caught here during Festivus. We have live bands. We've had Montgomery Gentry and Diamond Rio. We do a battle of the bands, so local bands can submit, and then whoever wins gets to open for them. Over here on the river, we do kayak races professionally. And then my favorite, the kayak float, where you don't have to go so fast, and it goes down a few miles over here. And then we've got catfish wrangling up there and cross-cutting. And there's just about every event you could think of down here. We're super excited. This year's gonna be a big one.
It's gonna be so big. Why is this such a big deal to have this festival every year?
Well, it draws in so many people. You know, Burkesville is just a tiny little hidden dot on the map. And then we have the trout fishing tournament and these races. We have 5 and 10K races where professional runners come, and it brings in people who may have never heard of this before. And the music festival, which we've never had. We have the Bluegrass Festival, but this is like a huge concert. Local vendors get to set up, and it's just a beautiful celebration of Cumberland County and Burkesville.
Well, we are inviting all of our viewers out to that. Ryla Beth, thank you so much for chatting with me today.
Thank you.
All right, to learn more to plan your trip to Cumberland County, just head over to explorecumberlandcounty.com.